Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Shenai Shenairuparame Buddhya Dhruti Gruhitaya Atmasamstam Manah Krutva Na Kinchidapi Chintayet. Vedantic meditation or Brahmabhyasa Nididhyasanam. Sadhana Trayam. The three pillars of the spiritual sadhana. The first one is Vairagyam. Detachment from the non-self and aspiring for the attachment with the higher self. Vairagya also is a thought. Unless this thought of detaching from the non-self and attaching to the self, getting this thought itself is Vairagya. All the three sadhanas which we are now going to analyze are going to happen in the Linga Sharira, the subtle body. Even though the mind and the intellect are Jadam, non-self, but that Vairagya thought has to come in this subtle body only, in the mind only. The cause for the generation of this Vairagya is by seeing the defects in the Anatma, Dukkha Doshanudarshanam. When I start seeing the defects in this Anatma, body, mind, and as well as the world, then my viveka, the discrimination, creates the thought of detachment, Vairagya. So the cause is seeing the Dukkha Mishritatvam, Asantruptikaratvam, and Bandhakatvam. So all these three things are there in the Anatma. So when I see through my intellect, eyes cannot decide this, the intellect has to decide, understand. So the origin of the Vairagya is by seeing the flaws, defects in the Anatma. Then once this Vairagya thought arises in our intellect, what is its Swarupa? Jihasa. Ihamutra phalabhoga viragaha. Now there is no desire to create the attachment through any Anatma. So the Swarupa of the Vairagya is Jihasa. And the effect of this seeing the doshams and not indulging again in that, now the result is no more again falling back into this attraction or attachment of this Anatma, if the Vairagya is firmly established. So, attachment to the higher self. Then the second practice, just by saying or hearing the higher self, the experience of the higher self as that I am, the Brahman, won't happen just like that. So the second practice is Bodham. Very clear experience of my own being as Brahman. This Bodham is the second sadhana. So the first Vairagya helps to come to this discovery of the self. The Bodham comes through Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. So the cause of the Bodham is Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. When the Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasanas are done properly, all the samshayams will be removed. So the Swarupa of the Bodha is recognizing myself as the Satchidananda Swarupa Brahma, which never undergoes any change. This the nature of the Bodham. Then the result will be ever abiding in that reality, never again mistaking the Anatma as I am. So the firm abidance is the result of the bodham. Then comes the next sadhana, or the effect of the vairagya and bodham, uparati, withdrawal from the activities of the anatma, the reduction of the port, reduction of the possessions, reduction of the obligations, reduction of the relations, reduction of the transactions. When this port reduction is happening, then the practice of uparama, withdrawal, is taking place. It should happen quite naturally, the withdrawal. The withdrawal should be supported by the prabodham. The bodham can come only when we have that discrimination and vairagya. So all these three are the important pillars of the sadhana. Each helps to the other one. It's not necessary that after completely gaining and mastering one and going to the another, they are mutually helps, but each one's origin is different. Each sadhana's swarupa is different. Each sadhana's result also is different. All these three together, if they are in full measure in any sadhaka, he alone can attain the Jivan Mukti and further Videha Mukti. So by practicing all these sadhanas sincerely, with alertness and awareness, the progress bound to come happen. When the progress is happening, taking place, the another observation of that sadhanas, the art of negating the seer one, the senses, and negating the seer two, the mind, and establishing in the seer three, Sakshi, which I am. I am ever be a Sakshi, the witnesser me never become the witnessed. So doing the mithyatva nishchayam of the seer 1 and seer 2, and focusing, abiding in the seer 3 sakshi, is the intrinsic sadhana of all these 3 other pillars of the sadhana, drig, drishya, vivekam. So every sadhana I understand properly and do according to the scriptural injunctions. Then I am doing a correct sadhana. Then only I bound to become successful and achieve the goal of claiming myself as Aham Brahmasmi. So all these important 3 sadhanas are first at the thought level in the mind, and then through the action automatically and spontaneously the 3 will help each other, and the spiritual journey is so smooth and comfortable. Hari Om Tat Sat.